Hello, my name is Martin Carlisle, and we're going to start a series here on programming in Go. We'll start with basics and we'll work through the fundamental theories. So first I'm going to start with installing Go on my Windows computer. So I'm going to go download Windows, download install, download version 1.26. I'll pause the video at various points when things are getting kind of slow. You may need to pause the video as well while, for example, your installer runs. I'll go ahead and open this installer. Yes, I want to allow it to make changes to my device. Accept the terms and license agreement, take the defaults, install. So like I said, here I'll stop and pause the video while it goes through this long install process. Okay, it's been a minute or two. We're back. We'll finish that setup wizard. I'm going to use Visual Studio Code because we can download that free from Microsoft. It has a Go plugin that works fairly nicely. So we'll download this installer and open that up. All right, so we'll accept the license agreement. And this is going to install just in my local user folder. That's fine. Sure, why not? We'll take all the things. All right, so we'll again pause here while this is installing and come back. Okay, we're back. It's going to launch Visual Studio Code. And what we're going to do here is we're going to come to the extensions. And I'm going to search for Go. And we'll take this extension and go ahead and install it. Great. So now we can come back here to our File Explorer. I'm going to go ahead and create my very first program. I'm going to just create a program that prints hello to the screen. So I'll create a folder. We'll call it hello. And then I'm going to open a terminal window. I'll cd to hello. I'm going to say go mod init hello. So what that's going to do is it's going to create for me this Go mod file that keeps track of the dependencies. Let's see, need recompiling to work with Go version 1.26. Sure, let's update the tools. That sounds like a good idea. So that succeeded. Great. We'll come back to our terminal. I'm now going to create a new file. We'll call it hello.go. And if I'm creating a program that's going to run, I have to say package main. And import format. You'll note it's now suggesting actually the entire Hello World program. So we'll just take that. So package main says that this is going to create an executable. Import format. You can see format is a library built into Go that has input-output routines similar to what we see in the programming language C, a little bit more simple. We're using println, which is going to print the string to the screen with a new line character. One of the interesting things about the Go programming language is that unlike other programming languages in the C family, the semicolons are actually added by Go itself. So in C, you'd expect to see a semicolon at the end of this line. We don't see that here. What that does mean, though, is if you're not careful in your indentation, you can get errors. So I'll say like go build hello. Actually, I need to remember to hit save. So I won't see the thing. So I'll say go build hello. And you'll see that there's an unexpected semicolon or a new line. Because what Go does is it automatically adds semicolons at the end of lines. So we're going to be careful in Go to make sure our curly brace is never open curly brace is not on a line by itself. So I'll save that again. You'll see our icon here lets me know whether I need to save or not. So let's see that one. And then we can come up here, we can hit save, or we could hit Control S. That would save it. Then we come down here and we go build hello. If they go run hello, unfortunately, Windows Defender is going to complain here. This file does not contain a virus or potentially unwanted software, but Windows Defender is complaining that it created an executable in this temp folder. So we're not going to use the go run feature. We can do the go build, and then we'll be able to say ./hello. And it will run our program, hello world. So we can have more than one of these, for example. And say hello world again. S to save. We'll go build hello. We can run hello.exe. I'm using the up arrow to cycle back through my previous commands. I see hello world again. I can also run it up here through the menu. I can start the debugger. So it says to customize, we're going to, so just ran it down here. We're going to create a launch JSON file. So there we go. We have that now. And now if we come back here to hello, we should be able to start debugging. I'll set a breakpoint. And you'll see now it stops here at this breakpoint. I can step over or I can step into. The key distinction here is if I step into, it actually takes me into the Go library routine for println. I don't really want to step through that, so I'll step out. I'll be back here. I can step over, and then it finishes. There we go. We have our very first program, Hello World.